Now, the first thing the authorities will do when they come across a missing child case is they'll take a picture of that child and they'll try and match it to one of those millions of online ads and printed ads. It's extremely tough to do, but if they can find a match, they can gather the clues that can lead to the recovery of that child. So I want to give you guys an example of what that's like, because it's a very heavy, manually intensive task to try and match those pictures up. So up on the screen you can see I've got a child on the left-hand side, and on the right I have 12 other children. Now, if you look at those, you should be able to find a match between the child on the left and the child on the right. And it's fairly simple, right? There's only 12 of them. Do you see it, BK?
I got it.
Right? So with 12 children, it's pretty simple. But let's make it a little bit harder. Now let's do another child on the left. Instead of 12 children, I want you to do it with 144 children. Now go ahead and look. It's going to take a little bit longer, but it gets extremely difficult.
I'm still looking.
Right?
I've done this.
Now imagine it's not hundreds or thousands or even tens of thousands, but hundreds of thousands and millions of pictures that you have to try and find a match in. It's extremely difficult. Then add to the fact that those pictures in those sex ads, they've changed their hairstyle, hair color, skin tone, and probably the most difficult problem of all, those children have aged.
Right.
So you've taken an extremely difficult problem and made it even harder. So we're going to show you how AI can fix that. We've got an application on here that was developed by Thorn called Child Finder. Now what Child Finder does is we can load a picture into it, which is this top picture here, and we can have it then analyze that picture and try and find a match across those thousands and millions of pictures that are on those sex ads. Now, all these children that are in here are part of the National Missing Children and Exploited database, and you can see there's literally thousands of them in here. But with a simple touch of a button, it goes through and it sorts all those pictures and ranks them in the likeliness of the child we're looking for. And in this case, we know that that #1 rank is the same child as the child on the top. So this AI works, and it helps us bring those children home safely.
I mean, it's an amazing example because the picture at the top, they've changed the haircut, but it's the same child. It's just a great example. Thanks for showing us today.
Thanks, McKay.
Thank you.